Here we start my first game of Mage the Ascension. As a storyteller, I've run a few games in the world of darkness, vampire, hunter, even werewolf, but I've never taken a crack at Mage until now. We join our protagonists, Betsy Caldwell, who I will insist upon calling Betsy Sinclair for the first half of this recording, Oliver McKernan, and John Jacobs. Betsy is a watcher with the NWO Deep Undercover. She publishes wild tabloid conspiracy theories, making anyone who knows the truth look crazy just by association. She works for Agent Gray, who has assigned her to escort a VIP to a reality containment zone to retrieve sensitive and anomalous materials. To this end, she's brought in her trusty associate John, the anomalously sneaky private investigator. He's running late, but will surely make his appearance at some point. John's avatar gets him where he needs to be, often despite his best efforts. Oliver McKernan is the odd man out here, as he's honestly just another college student with some weird theories. Unfortunately for Oliver, Reed College has recently closed. The mysterious Reed incident has been all over the news, and all students have been sent home for the foreseeable future. Oliver, having recently been disowned for abandoning his physics degree for poetry, has had no such place to go. Fortunately for Oliver, while spending his last few bucks on PBR at the pub, he ran into the dashing, generous cougar by the name of Veronica Sohey. He's been living with her for the past 2 weeks and finally got up the nerve to ask his new high-powered sugar mama to see if she could help him get a few things back from his dorm. With nothing but a phone call, she told him when and where to meet his escort, and to keep his nose clean while he's there. With nothing but a code word to go off of, we'll start our journey at the coffee shop.
Betsy Caldwell is a woman in her 30s with bright red ginger short-cropped hair, with 3 points in her appearance, so she looks pretty good. She's wearing the usual punk garb of the area, and that's what I was looking for. Her battle jacket is what was probably at one point a denim coat, but is now just a denim vest. That on the back has a big "I want to believe" patch, and then the rest of it is just covered in patches depicting Mothman in various situations. Mothman cooking dinner. Mothman giving another moth person a high five. Man. Seems to be Mothman.
Yeah, Mothman would definitely be the code word that she gave.
I'm sure with Betsy's investigative journalist skills, notices me, walking in when I walk in, even if it doesn't know I'm the person. My eyes will fall over on you and definitely linger there for a second, checking you out, as it's been established anyways. McKernan's into the older ladies, and then sees all the Mothman patches. Oh, okay. 24-year-old, 6'2", a rather athletic build. You'd guess probably some sort of college athlete based on the look of them, but also very nerdy and nervous, very conventionally attractive. Tall, broad-shouldered, not very big muscly, but looks like maybe a track runner type build, carrying a small book of poems and making their way towards you.
In line for coffee. I definitely take note of you, but I don't know who I'm contacting here. I don't have a code phrase or nothing, so I'm still looking outside.
Seeing that I have an opportunity to get coffee as I'm a little bit hungover, I get in line behind you and just wait in line and get coffee. Then I'll just follow you to whatever table you go to. Because I have no social skills.
What kind of clothes are you wearing, Oliver?
None. Naked.
What type of year is it? What's the weather?
It is fall of 97.
Okay, probably some corduroy pants, light tan corduroy pants, a light rain jacket, green, earth tones mostly, a little striped sweater.
The best time to wear a striped sweater.
A handsome early 20s man with a striped sweater and corduroy pants walks up and he sits down, seeming to have followed you from the coffee counter.
I look at him and, misinterpreting the situation entirely, I would like to pull a copy of the... oh crap, what'd I call my newspaper?
The Independent Thinker.
The Independent Thinker! And say, oh hey, are you a fan? And I hand you a copy of my zine. It appears to be a color conspiracy rag. On the picture, the front page headline is BMP. Is it real? And a picture of somebody shooting Mothman with a laser gun.
Wide-eyed awe and immediate appreciation for you. Immediately caught off guard, as I am prone to dissociation and ADHD. And guess who forgot to take their medication today? Just looking at the book. I was too excited. I was like, I'm getting my stuff back today. Don't forget to take it. And then I hyper-focused on taking it so naturally.
Yep.
Naturally.
Yeah. Immediately start reading it. Never read before. Never read this. Obviously, book in hand, I can read. Your boss sent me. I'll say nonchalantly as I'm just engrossed in the pages.
Okay. I want to size this guy up. I know I'm here to meet somebody, but this doesn't seem like a technocrat.
Wearing pretty tight pants.
There is absolutely nothing about him that says technocrat. At all. The only hint that you have is that he approached you. The way that he approached you, it seemed like he got distracted, but he was looking for you in particular. Whoever this is, they were looking for you, but there are plenty of people who could be looking for you that are not the VIP you've been told to meet.
Yeah, so I cover and say, I have no boss. I am my own editor and my own distributor.
Ollie's still looking down at the zine, skimming through it fiercely. We'll just blasé say, not your editor. There's a side street by the place that I like to go and smoke. Sometime if you'd feel more comfortable talking there instead of in front of all the... and then poorly whispering, normal people.
I do my best not to show the change in emotional state and say, you want to be a source. Let's go talk. I gesture for you to join me as I get up and walk outside.